Have you ever wondered why we have seasons? It's a question that has fascinated humans for centuries. From the ancient civilizations that built monuments aligned with the solstices to modern scientists who study the Earth's movements, the changing seasons have always been a source of wonder and curiosity. Why is it hot in summer and cold in winter? Why do flowers bloom in spring and leaves fall in autumn? These changes are not random, they are part of a grand cosmic design. The answer lies in a cosmic dance between the Earth and the Sun. This dance is a complex interplay of movements that have been happening for billions of years, shaping the environment and life on our planet. Imagine the Earth like a spinning top, twirling around an invisible line called its axis. This axis is an imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole, and it's what gives our planet its unique rotation. This spinning is what gives us day and night. As the Earth rotates, different parts of the world are exposed to the sun's light, creating the cycle of day and night that we experience every 24 hours. But Earth isn't just spinning, it's also moving around the sun in a big elliptical path called an orbit. This orbit is not a perfect circle, but an elongated loop, which means that the distance between the Earth and the sun changes throughout the year. This journey around the sun takes about 365 days, which is what we call the year. Each year, the Earth travels approximately 940 million kilometers in its orbit, a journey that defines the passage of time. This twirling and orbiting might seem simple, but it's the key to understanding our seasons. The combination of Earth's rotation and its orbit around the sun creates a dynamic system that influences everything from weather patterns to the length of days. You see, Earth's axis isn't straight up and down, it's tilted at an angle of about 23.5 degrees. This tilt is crucial because it affects how sunlight reaches different parts of the Earth at different times of the year. This tilt is what makes all the difference. When one hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, it experiences summer, while the other hemisphere, tilted away from the sun, experiences winter. This axial tilt, combined with Earth's orbit, creates the beautiful and ever-changing tapestry of seasons that we experience year after year. Imagine holding a flashlight directly above a ball. The light spreads out evenly, covering the entire surface uniformly. The light would hit the ball evenly, creating a balanced illumination all around. This is similar to how the sun's rays would hit Earth if it weren't tilted. Now, tilt the ball slightly. Notice how the angle changes the way the light hits the surface. You'll see that the light is more direct and intense on one side of the ball than the other. This side receives more concentrated light, while the opposite side gets less. This is similar to what happens with Earth and the sun. Our planet is tilted at an angle of about 23.5 degrees relative to its orbit around the sun. Because of Earth's tilt, different parts of the planet receive varying amounts of sunlight throughout the year. This tilt is responsible for the changing seasons. When the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, it receives more direct sunlight and experiences summer. The days are longer and the temperatures are warmer. At the same time, the southern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun, receiving less direct sunlight and experiencing winter. The days are shorter and the temperatures are colder. 6 months later, the situation reverses. The southern hemisphere is now tilted towards the sun, enjoying its summer season with longer days and warmer temperatures, while the northern hemisphere experiences winter. This continuous cycle of tilting towards and away from the sun as Earth orbits around it is what creates the rhythm of our seasons. It's a delicate balance that has profound effects on our climate and ecosystems. From the blooming flowers of spring to the vibrant colors of autumn, the tilt of our planet brings about a beautiful and ever-changing tapestry of seasons. This tilt not only affects the environment, but also influences human activities and traditions. Each season offers unique opportunities and experiences, shaping the way we live and celebrate life. So, the next time you enjoy a sunny day or marvel at a snowy landscape, remember the tilted planet we call home and the incredible journey it takes around the sun each year. Twice a year, Earth reaches points in its orbit where the tilt is at its most extreme. These points are called solstices, and they mark the longest and shortest days of the year. The summer solstice occurs around June 21st, when the northern hemisphere is tilted most directly towards the sun. This is the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere and the shortest day in the southern hemisphere. The winter solstice occurs around December 21st, when the situation is reversed. The northern hemisphere is tilted furthest from the sun, experiencing its shortest day, while the southern hemisphere enjoys its longest. Between the solstices, we have the equinoxes, which occur around March 21st, spring equinox, and September 23rd, autumn equinox. On these days, neither hemisphere is tilted towards or away from the sun. This means that day and night are approximately equal in length all over the world. The spring equinox marks the start of spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. The autumn equinox marks the beginning of autumn in the north and spring in the south. India, with its diverse and varied geography and location in the northern hemisphere, experiences a unique rhythm of seasons influenced by these celestial events and cycles. The solstices and equinoxes mark the transitions between these distinct and beautiful seasons, each with its own charm, character, and beauty. Let's take a journey through the year together and explore the vibrant and colorful tapestry of India's seasons. As the winter solstice passes and the days grow longer, India awakens to the vibrant colors and sweet scents of spring. The spring equinox marks the official beginning of this season of renewal. Across the country, trees burst forth with new leaves, flowers bloom in a riot of colors, and the air buzzes with the activity of insects and birds. Spring in India is a time for celebration. The festival of Holi, with its joyous throwing of colors, perfectly captures the spirit of this vibrant season. It's a time to celebrate new beginnings, the blossoming of nature, and the triumph of good over evil. As the days lengthen and the sun climbs higher in the sky, India transitions into the warm embrace of summer. The summer solstice marks the peak of this season, with long sunny days and short warm nights. This is a time for mangoes, cool drinks, and seeking respite from the heat in the shade of trees or by the cool waters of rivers and lakes. Summer in India is a time for family and community. People come together to celebrate festivals, share meals, and tell stories under the starlit sky. As the summer heat reaches its peak, the winds shift, bringing with them the promise of rain. The monsoon season, arriving around June and lasting until September, is a time of dramatic transformation. The parched earth drinks deeply of the life-giving rain, turning landscapes lush and green. The monsoon is vital to India's agricultural cycle, replenishing rivers and reservoirs and bringing relief from the summer heat. It's a time to celebrate the life-giving force of water and the abundance it brings. As the monsoon rains recede and the days begin to shorten, India is painted in the warm golden hues of autumn. The autumn equinox marks the arrival of this season, a time when the air turns crisp and cool and the leaves of deciduous trees transform into vibrant shades of red, orange, and yellow. Autumn in India is a time for harvest festivals, a time to give thanks for the bounty of the earth and celebrate the cycle of life. It's a time for reflection and enjoying the beauty of nature as it prepares for winter's slumber. As the days grow shorter and the nights longer, India settles into the quiet beauty of winter. The landscape transforms into a serene wonderland, with snow-capped mountains and villages shrouded in a mystical fog. The twilight hours in the countryside are particularly enchanting, casting a soft, ethereal glow over the fields and forests. The winter solstice marks the shortest day of the year, a time when the air is cool and crisp, and the nights are long and filled with stars. This celestial event is a reminder of the Earth's intricate dance with the sun, a dance that brings about the changing seasons. As the sun rises on the solstice, it heralds a new beginning, a time of reflection and renewal. The snow-covered landscape at dusk is a sight to behold, with the last rays of sunlight casting a golden hue over the pristine white snow. Winter in India is a time for cozy gatherings around bonfires, sipping hot chai and sharing stories. These moments of warmth and togetherness are cherished as families and friends come together to celebrate the season. The crackling of the fire, the aroma of spiced tea, and the laughter of loved ones create a comforting atmosphere that is unique to this time of year. Storytelling by the fire is a tradition that has been passed down through generations, a way to connect with our roots and keep our cultural heritage alive. It's a time for introspection, for bundling up in warm clothes and appreciating the beauty of a world blanketed in cool, quiet stillness. Walking through a snowy forest, one can feel a sense of peace and tranquility that is hard to find in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. The snow-covered trees stand tall and majestic, their branches heavy with the weight of the snow. A close-up of frost-covered plants reveals the intricate patterns created by the cold, a testament to the delicate beauty of nature. And so the dance of the earth continues, its tilt and orbit creating a symphony of seasons that bring rhythm and variety to our lives. This cosmic ballet is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, of how the movements of celestial bodies influence the world we live in. The changing seasons are a testament to the dynamic nature of our planet, a cycle of growth, decay, and renewal that has been ongoing for millennia. The Earth's orbit around the Sun is a journey that shapes our environment, our culture, and our way of life. From the vibrant blooms of spring to the quiet beauty of winter, each season holds its own unique charm, reminding us of the interconnectedness of our planet and the celestial dance that shapes our world. The transition from winter to spring is a time of awakening as the snow melts and the first flowers begin to bloom. This cycle of seasons is a reflection of the natural order, a reminder that change is a constant and that each phase of the year has its own beauty and significance. The montage of different seasonal landscapes highlights the diversity of our world, a testament to the ever-changing nature of life on Earth.